Alright, let's get the water. Get the water. Good. Good. Get the water. And get the coffee. Alright. Alright. Let's see. Man, I wonder when he will fucking update, dude. We're gathering or not. Tomorrow. The last moment shit, man. Making people plan. For shit. The 2nd of January we're gathering. That's whatever. Not gonna miss too much, but I had some better plans then. We are gathering tomorrow. Could like meet with my parents, for example, already, so I don't need to do it later during the holidays. Hey, Axer, good morning. How's it going? Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. Exactly. Right on time. There we go. Did you even get some sleep there, Mas? Said the schedule is fucking rip. Did you even sleep then? Are you still already up early? That doesn't sound that bad then. Doesn't sound that bad then. There we go. There we go. All right. There it is. Yeah, I see the boss guys say. Yeah, mom is keeping schedule in check. Feels good, man. Feels good, eh? Almost double the survival good for the month. Yeah, feels good, man. Feels good. That's very nice. Very nice. Tree is still up. Maybe we'll get some more. Maybe it'll be already in January. I don't mind. Money is money. Holidays. Holidays we farming some. A little bit. A little bit. Feels good. A lot of nice people who want to get on the tree. Survival gonna be a bit easier. That's good. Probably like next year I will need to kind of get to like 500 or something probably. We'll see how situation will go. That might be kind of needed. 400 is kind of like barely on the edge there. But it's good enough. I'm okay with that. But we'll see how next year will go on. Especially we'll need to move then for sure. Then for sure. Well, apparently like yesterday I learned like my friend was molding. Like there was news yesterday that like Netherlands stopped giving the asylum for those who escape from mobilization and stuff. because, you know, mobilization technically kind of over. Technically. We'll see about that in a few weeks. But apparently, yesterday we realized that you could actually just go and just get your asylum there. My friend was like giga molding, the one who's in Uzbekistan now, because that was his dream, his dream country pretty much, and he was like, "Fuck, I could just go there instead of Uzbekistan." The Termask, the copium, the copium. I think we'll get better next year. Yeah, that's some big copium, man. But at this point, I'm happy when it's not worse, you know. Because if it's worse than 2022, that's gonna be very fucking bad. Because it's hard to imagine it being worse. But it always can. Maybe if they'll reopen the program, maybe we should apply. That's probably, as always, some tricky part about it. Well, maybe at least my friend will be able to do the Hughes, since he already even had like some papers that they're looking for him before he left. Or maybe at least he will be able. It kind of feels like he's doing good though in Uzbekistan so far. They kind of started like pushing some laws to get people who work here while being there to suffer, you know, to motivate them to return and everything. So we'll see. He still should have like probably around like 5 months easily until he loses the tax residency. And I mean, he's also not really particularly officially working, I guess, so that might be fine still. But seems it actually is doing him good, eh? Feels like way more positive now. Because when he was here, he was like constant, you know, giga doomer mood, eh? Getting shit-faced every day after work and everything. I mean, I'm not sure, maybe he's also there, you know, enjoying some good old beer. But doesn't seem like in huge amounts at least, which is already good. And in general, kind of feels like, you know, more positive to talk to. When before it was like constant dooming, now he's actually, you know, joking and everything. That's good. See the remote guys say. Pretty cozy, yeah. I know some people work from like some regions there also, like in the mountains and everything. The issue is with good internet quality, of course, yeah. Which, like, for some people less critical, for some people more critical. For me, it'll be very critical, sadly. 1 second, phone. Movement. Ah, bro, sorry. Dude, like all the robots. AI is coming, man. All the robots on like all these delivery services, they're like, I mean, it's really nice and smart and everything, but bro, it takes forever. It takes forever to just, you know, to do anything with the order. It's like surprisingly they can deliver today again, right? Because they wanted me to actually go there and pick it up for them from them, even though I paid for it. So fuck no, and I'm not in a rush. So fuck no. Are you ready to like accept it tomorrow? Tomorrow on 31st, you telling me you're gonna deliver that shit tomorrow on New Year's? I'm pretty sure they won't, but also at the same time, I don't know what's the plan's gonna be. I could be like not here or something, right? And they suddenly appear and deliver. So I was like, let's do another date. And everything requires this like the bot reading through this shit. Like, are you ready to, you know, receive the delivery on the address, the full address with like the city, district, everything? If you're ready, press this. If you're not ready, press this. If you want to change the date, press this. And like it's just like all this interaction takes forever, dude. I guess they're saving on them operators at least. So that's gonna be Friday. I just like the next one would be like 4th of January. And I'm not sure because I'm gonna go to my parents also. Alright, so 6th I think I kinda be live and stuff anyway, so I'm probably gonna be home. 7th I won't. And 6th is Friday, and that's also gonna give me excuse not to go anywhere on Friday. So I'm just gonna probably receive it then and be live on Friday next week. Alright, heat up some milk. Yeah, exactly, Thermos, exactly. But yeah, farm somewhere, if it'll have internets and stuff, dude, I would go. My friend also got like pretty nice spot. It's like Uzbekistan, capital Tashkent, and it's like close to the middle of it, but it's in a private house. And it's like a big private house with like the inner kind of yard and stuff. They pay like 2,000 bucks, I think, for it per month, but it's like 8 people living there, so that's not much at all. He pays like pretty much like, I don't remember, like less or 7 people or something. He basically pays like 300 bucks or something for the rent there. And he has his own like basement, the whole room, the whole basement sorta. There's this inner yard and everything. And it's nice. And it seems like he doesn't really eat often at home anyway. Because food there is quite cheap. For him, it should be dirt cheap even, since he was living in center almost of Moscow. And he liked, you know, going to some restaurants and stuff. So he was spending insane amount of money. Pisok. Nice, nice. Sounds good. Hello, hello. And even there, he manages to spend a bunch of money. And he was like complaining, like, oh, I can't find any like authentic, you know, places. Like locals probably cook at home. No one eats their own cuisine there. I only find like different places. Well, I mean, maybe that's because he's kind of like close to the center, though. Because I'm getting like lots of recommendations with videos of like some huge pilaf centers and everything, where they make like a few tons of pilaf every day, with lots of people going there to eat and stuff. So pretty sure you can find those easily, but might need to travel around a bit. Which should be pretty simple because bus there costs, how much will it be? Like 8 cents or something per ride. Like even for our prices, that's ridiculous. Like bus here is like 50 something, 55, if not more already even. And their bus is like 8 in our currency. I can, these holidays and stuff, I'm gonna try to sort that stuff out too. If I'll manage to find some solution with my apartment and stuff, maybe I would consider also. Maybe I would consider. Might be though, might be. A monthly is $30. That's pretty good. That's if it's just buses or like just like the land transport. I'm not sure if you do have metro and stuff there, right? Like if you get only the land with no metro here, then it is like $20, I think. Probably a bit more already, like 25, eh? But I mean 30 is also good. So probably have kind of like similar prices to ours. Similar to ours. The government is actually kind of okay there, seems like. They have some issues, of course. Otherwise it wouldn't be, you know, kind of obscure country in the middle of nowhere that no one knows about. But feels like they're doing all right, to be honest. Still a lot of them go here for work and everything because, you know, still, well, the salaries are really low there, though. Like I read some of the blogs of people who were like, oh well, if you're expecting to come here and find a job, if you're not like some super dang dude, right? Then it's not some international IT company, then you're not gonna like that. Because salaries are like 100, 200, you know, like $300 in this range, and that's like in capital. Like the rent is more now with all our relicants moving there. So that part is not that good, eh? No, I mean people still kind of manage though somehow. But you're not surprised. Like my friend who works as the elevator technician, he is one guy from Tajikistan, which is like neighboring to Uzbekistan. A little bit, Kagik, just a little bit. Hello, sir. How's it going? And he works here with him in the airport hotel elevators, and he also does like a bunch of like side hustle and everything, helping here and there. He sends like most of it like back home. And back home, he's building himself like fucking mansion basically. It goes there for the whole December, I think, for like New Year's and everything. And some other time probably too, but most of the time he's here just working. Didn't miss the pragging, yeah, that he didn't miss. That he didn't miss indeed, eh? Yeah, actually getting some like articles about Serbia and everything served also. It's also quite interesting to read, eh? Quite interesting to read, and prices are a little more dang though. But yeah, as I said, like you literally could just, if you're a dude, during mobilization, you could just go to Netherlands, that's it. Now they stopped it because mobilization kinda over. And we didn't even hear about it. That was the funny part, because I guess they didn't want too many people to flood them. So there was no kind of announcements or something about, oh, it's not on our mass media not gonna allow something like this here, right? But even like and monitoring like all these like topics about like moving to different countries and stuff, there's like a whole bunch of resources for that now, and I haven't heard shit about it. Expensive as heck, yeah. Kinda is. But I mean, you also earn more there. And that's the main thing. Expensive countries like Sweden and Switzerland. Well, in the same time also, like, I wouldn't say even like that it feels that super crazy expensive in Sweden, that it felt that crazy expensive. Some things did, but some things were kind of like here. I went to local Lidl, was like same shit as here really. Maybe a little bit more. Rent compared to Moscow, same rent. Well, maybe in Stockholm, obviously, it's gonna be like complete different level. Yeah, Numbeo is alright. It's alright. You can check that one. And I would say our prices are. We already checked it before. We were checking some of the prices here. We were checking the From Software salaries and stuff. Yeah. And we did a bit of a comparison in Tokyo and Moscow. And even then, in some places, we still more expensive here. Ironically, so I'm pretty sure Netherlands also could be fine. But yeah, like you're probably not gonna be like freelancer or something. You're not gonna be there probably. I think a lot of people from those countries to freelance, they all go to like Goa, Bali, you know, Thailand, all that stuff. That's where the most of the people I think go nowadays. That I also looked into, but those are all kind of complicated too. Like really good quality of internet. Like you either get like some cheap living, but then you're probably gonna have shit internet, or you're gonna have like decent living, but then decent price too, and decent internet also. But yeah, the prices might be too dank. Now, Vietnam would be really interesting. I would go there, but it's kind of tricky there. Like a lot of those countries don't really allow you to legalize that easily. Yeah, all those like digital nomad thingies, they all require you to have like a lot of income, and that income should be like contractual. So you need to have some sort of like contract or something, right? That you can show that like I work there and I earn that much, so they can be like, all right, that's enough, go in. And don't have contracts like this here, right? Like you can have, but you don't have some fixed numbers. So you can really show something that you kind of like earn that much. Can't really use that. I see, so guys see. I mean, you can ask CJ. I don't remember where CJ went. Exactly, I forgot. I was also like one of those tropical paradiso lands. And he is, was he like 3D artist actually, or just like artist? He just quit his job and went to some adventures. Now return home for holidays, and I think going again. So, well, that's an option. You know, Vietnam, yeah, like a lot of Asian countries are nice. Like if I would be living, it probably would be just like to a whole bunch of places really, without stopping much somewhere, and then like at some point maybe returning back. But yeah, the problem is need some more. Need some co-op for that. They need some money for that, most importantly. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Maybe next year will show if that will be possible, or it's gonna be rather just chilling. Or just chilling here. We'll see. Chilling here with time becomes more and more fucking challenging, I would say. Alright, let's see. Creators of Somerville started working on a new game. No details, but team is sure that they will make something surprising. Time for another Somerville now. At the end of February, Steam will have the festival of how do you say that? The Festival of Mysteries. I will say see what that's gonna be about. Unannounced Silent Hill with the subtitle The Short Message. I got the age rating in Taiwan, the PS5 for PS5 version. Sony didn't announce all the games for PlayStation VR 2 yet. They might show more projects at the beginning of January. One of the rumors about like the Xbox announcement at the beginning of January too. Hey Steve, die low. So I guess they're gonna be dropping next year, all of them. And I guess they had enough. Alright, let's see. Now, what else do we have? A new Stalker trailer that we'll see on Sunday. Sakurai's time at Nintendo and game development might be winding down. Smash director Sakurai says he's semi-retired from game development. Damn, son. Good enough of that shit. Well, I would be tired to make the same games again and again for so many years. Not gonna lie, man. I'm not gonna lie. Semi-retire every 5 years? Could be, could be. That could be. Yeah, Dishonored and all the DLCs are free on Epic. Which is not available here, actually, so... I already have it anyway, so it's whatever. Didn't need to do some magic. Didn't need to do some magic for that. I'll let Sakurai rest, yeah. The Metal Gear news for the next them, son. The actual Metal Gear stuff. Alright, what else do we have? Now, Dishonored will be even after, until 5th of January, but yeah, not available here. There's gonna be Shadow Tactics and Kerbal Space Program. That I could grab. That I could grab. Electronic Arts told about the success of their initiative to remove the toxicity from their games. Damn, son, they reduced the toxicity levels in online. So Guaka said he was banned in Apex. So I guess that's the thing. They got some toxic ones out. I see. What else do we have? Not that much. Every one of the games of the years and everything. Switch version of Kingdoms of Amalur Re-Reckoning is delayed. Yeah, I wonder how that will run there without Cloud. The creator of Shadow of Colossus and Last Guardian said that he hopes to announce a new project next year. Also added that the studio is working on achieving that result and asked for support from the fans. So they're already like working on some sort of like concept there. Exactly, Steve, exactly. Promo materials of Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom became known that the game will have some sort of online functionality. No, probably just need to be always online as always. Classic. Classic. The Taken 8 producer said he's now working on multiple projects. On the multiple projects, ser mais que sei. Let's see, yeah, I watched on the Let's playthroughs. Shadow of Colossus and like speedruns of Shadow of Colossus. And Last Guardian playthrough also I saw. That's pretty much all I know really. Well, actually I saw my friend playing, I guess, back in the day too. I don't remember if I tried or not, but yeah, if I even did, that was long ago. That was a while ago. You're right, and that's it. Yeah, the holidays are not very chunky in terms of them news, eh? Not that chunky. I'll see what we're gonna even find on Sunday there, but I guess something. Guess there will be something at least. Alright, let's go back to the PC. Time for the first Look Friday. Let's go. Let's go, huh? Let's do it. Alright. There we go. Yeah, the Shadow Colossus and stuff is kinda, you know, acquired taste. You need to be an enjoyer. Oh, the Hughes have that kind of games, eh? Yeah, good stuff though. It is good stuff though. Alright, alright. There we go. And there we go. And no needless trash, just beautiful emptiness there, son.